Chevening is life transforming. I'm in the sanitation space, and I basically work as a data analyst. And so what I do right now is to just gather data and stories to support governments around the world. I first learned about the Chevening Scholarship hearing other people who had won and seeing their stories. However, I actively started taking interest when I saw a very close friend of mine, Maoli Cherubim, win his scholarship and he sharing his experience. So I became gingered furthermore to take a deeper look at what Chevening was offering. So I studied MSc Environment and Development at the University of Leeds, and it was a fantastic program. But I chose the program initially because there was a fieldwork component that would enable us to go to Tanzania to work in the East Usumbara Mountains and to basically explore the relationships of community-based natural resource management, and which was basically providing sustainable livelihoods for people in rural areas. Aside from the classroom, the fact that I was in the classroom with people from like over 15 different nationalities. My apartment space, I had people from China and people from India as my flatmates. And it was just interesting just to sit around the table every day to try their foods, their meals, and then listen to them talk about their stories from their home countries and then the things that we would find similar, and just living in that space alone with them, learning about what they preferred, what they thought was, you know, because of their background, what they thought was not acceptable, and then also sharing my culture with them, which they found very acceptable for them. So for me, I was already working on STEM initiatives before I left for the Chevening Scholarship, and I was focusing on deprived areas. There's just something for me about rural areas. I feel like there's so much potential there. I mean, someone made this quote about how talent is evenly spread across the globe, which means that there's also talent in rural areas that's not being polished. However, coming back, Chevening has enabled me to increase that impact and also be very specific. With an example is, I applied for the Chevening Alumni Program Fund, and I won an amount of money to be able to train 47 students from the Bono region who are bright and promising students on coding skills, entrepreneurship skills for 5 days, and as well as human and design thinking, and also give them the opportunity to know about certain scholarships that are even available to them at the undergrad level as they are even beginning to think about applying to schools and all of that. And for me, it was quite transforming just to see their growth over the 5 days and to see them begin to consider coding, especially the females. So we really made sure that we made equal parity. So we had 23 females and then 23 males. And so for us, we were able to make sure that these students, especially the females, went away with a transformed mindset, which is really all that the STEM initiatives are about, but then also equipping them with the skills. So, taking a look at the Chevening Alumni event that was held on August 2023, I mean, I noticed that there were Chevening alumni from every industry and every possible space, from the creative arts to business to media to politics to the engineering space. So that kind of gives an idea that we already have like the quality of people that we are looking for with regards to even our reach. It is us just coming together, having a conversation and deciding on where exactly we want to focus that area to. This impact or this goal would directly align, first of all, with the Chevening initiative or scholarship, which extends beyond the 1-year scholarship, but also more importantly, with the national development goal of the country, which is to eradicate poverty, and also to make sure that we are having that kind of collaborative or cohesion that we need to accelerate national development. As that the Chevening Awards open to August every year, and so this is a sign to the person watching that this is your time to apply.